Here I am taking a walk through my city. Today is February 15th, and I'm just out taking a little walk. And I figured I would do a little ranting and raving about this stupid government so far. So they were sworn in on the 20th of January. Here we are almost a month later. He's already got 54, 55 executive orders signed into law. Oh my goodness, I can't even hardly talk thinking about it. 50 some odd executive orders signed into action. And now, like everybody said beforehand, he's telling the Congress and the Senate to start going after guns. But oh no, people didn't want to believe that he was going to do that. Oh, he's not going to go after the guns. Just like, back when he was running for office, people were like, oh no, he's not gonna shut down the pipeline. Oh no, he's not gonna kill all those jobs. But look, what has he done? First day in office, boom, tens of thousands of jobs gone. And what do they say? Oh, well, look at the energy jobs that we're going to create by adding all these new renewable energy jobs. Yeah, well, why didn't you leave these other jobs open until those jobs were available, dummy? But that would just make too much sense. He had to make it up to his donors, the Rockefellers and all the other elite families that are paying for his campaign. He had to make it up to them. So, who's getting rich right now, right? Now that they have to transfer all that oil and energy through the railway? Yeah, Santa Fe and all these other cats that are running the rail systems are now getting rich because those millions of tons of oil and energy that have to go somewhere, well, they can't go through the pipeline no more. So, guess what? Oh, we're worried about the ecosystem and how it's going to be ruined by this pipeline. Oh, well, guess what happens when there's an oil spill on a train, sister? Or guess what happens when a freaking train blows up from the natural gas that's being transferred? Then what? We're not worried about that though, right? These people think that we're so stupid just because we are conservatives. But yet, you know what? There's a little word out there that I like to use when I talk about leftists. It's called projection. Because that's all they do. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that's all they do, but that's one word that's good for them. Because hypocrisy follows them very well as well. So projection and hypocrisy. So everything they accuse the right of doing and Trump of doing is exactly what they were doing and exactly what they are still doing. They accused Trump when he was elected of being a tyrant and how he's going to be a uh, tyrannical leader and he's going to do what he wants to do and this and that. And guess what? What is Biden doing? Oh, yeah, 54, 55, some odd executive orders already. More than every president in the last decade combined for the first month of being in office. It's pretty sad. It's pretty damn sad. But you know what? People don't care because they got rid of the potato or the orange man or whatever they had named for him. That's all they care about. They can care less. Look at my city I'm walking through. It's full of homeless, it's full of filth, full of gangs and tagging and everything else because you know what? Guess where I'm at? I'm in a leftist controlled state with a bunch of freaking libtard government officials in San Bernardino. And you know what they did is they took away all the mental wards. So they would give all of these people that should be in a mental ward getting help and assistance, they give them a check and kick them out on the street and said, figure it out. Because they didn't want to pay for the state help no more that way because it was too much to give the people in the mental wards a job and a paycheck, plus pay to treat the people in the mental ward. So it was just a lot cheaper to give the mental ward patients a check of their own and send them on their way. So guess who's all out on the street and full of homeless now, right? So, it's just one of those things. Anywho, it just sure is funny how that works, right? They don't care about the people. They claim they do, but all they care about is filling their own pockets. And that's all they're ever going to care about. Telling the people what they want to hear so they can get the election, get them votes. And once they get them votes, guess what? Promises made, promises kept, but only to their, oh gosh, only to their investors per se. I call them investors because that's all they do is invest in their campaign. Anyways, you guys have a blessed week and whatever till I see you next time. I'm out.